Hi, welcome to this introductory course on quantum mechanics. In this series of lectures, I would like to present an overview of the basic concepts that stand behind quantum theory with a particular focus on its philosophical implications. Because this is the aspect of quantum mechanics that is certainly the most interesting and about which most are wondering about. Therefore, I decided to create these lectures which will try to convey as precisely as possible the foundations to understand what quantum theory is really about. The course does not require any mathematical skills and is dedicated to everyone who is curious about what kind of physical reality emerges from the strange world of quantum mechanics. On the other side, it will go so far as possible without complex mathematical calculations, but at the same time it wants to be as rigorous as possible within the limits of this lack of mathematical knowledge permit. So let us briefly see what the main topics will be about. In the first section we will discuss the birth and foundations of quantum mechanics. Here we will begin with an historical overview from the very beginnings and the founding fathers like Max Planck and its blackbody radiation theory, and you will get the basics of the fundamental notions of quantum theory. The second section will address what I call the mysteries and paradoxes of the quantum world. Here we will go deep in the most weird aspects of quantum theory, and which sparked so many discussions and speculations among scientists and philosophers. The typical example of which is the famous thought experiment of Schrödinger's cat. The third section, which I called Quantum Philosophy Reborn, continues on this line, but will analyze some of the most intriguing and amazing modern experiments that have been done in the last decades or so, and were previously not possible because of a lack of advances in the technology. But nowadays they are possible, and they are really, really interesting and exciting experiments. Whereas the fourth section will conclude with a brief overview on particle physics and some speculations where quantum theory may lead us in the future, for example with the discoveries made by particle accelerators and modern theories which aim at uniting quantum mechanics with Einstein's theory of general relativity, so-called quantum gravity theories. But let me make also a final remark. This course is not supposed to discuss the wildest speculations about quantum mechanics and consciousness, the supposed connections between mind and matter, or the possible mystical interpretations of quantum mechanics itself. These are mere speculations. I might also be sympathetic to it. These are certainly interesting subjects, but nobody knows how much stands behind it or not, and they so far don't have any experimental backup. What this course instead wants to deliver is to tell you what it is known so far, what we already know. Then, once you will have acquired this knowledge, it will be up to you how to interpret these kind of theories and matters. So, I hope that many of you will follow this course and enjoy it. And the more you are, the more I will be encouraged to make it as interesting as possible. See you soon.